Good evening, and welcome to the HEIKADELIC Show. We would like to take this moment to let you know that viewer and listener discretion is strongly advised. So sit back, have yourself a nice cool drink or hot drink, and enjoy the show. And welcome once again to the HEIKADELIC Show.
Hi there, my name's Mr. Wiggleton, and I'm actually the producer and janitor here at the HEIKADELIC Show. But anyhow, I think it's good, but it really it's pretty late show, so I don't even watch it myself, so I have no idea what it's about. But that Heiko guy, he's pretty smart. He is pretty smart. He doesn't pay me well, but he's pretty smart. Hey folks, it's time for George's backside, my favorite part of the show. So sit back and have a look at his backside. And you can catch George out in the clubs, DJing, that's right, flipping those discs and whatever else he does. But hey, right now, I just want you to focus on his backside and come up with some answers.
Whoa!
Hello!
Look at
Wow.
these guys. Oh, I better change my hairstyle before somebody says something. Wait a second. I just saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
There we go.
Wait.
I like Ringo's
All right.
hairstyle.
Hey, just before anybody says anything, I just want to say something. Happy Father's Day, guys.
Oh,
Thanks.
thank you very much.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. Same to you.
Hey, Ringo, is that a holster you got there?
Yes, it's my new cyber arm.
You knew.
Look at that.
Wow.
What does that do? A massage for you and stuff, or
No, that
Yeah,
that lets.
It can do that, but it's got a heater on it, so
hot cold?
That'll help you throw the bowling ball at 57 miles an hour. There you
it
go.
will. It will. Yeah, I just couldn't resist. The battery was all charged up, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta sit around for a couple hours. I'm gonna do it in style.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
sorry, but Heiko was thinking of bowling balls. That's the last thing I was thinking about throwing.
He's always talking about.
How about a party?
Yeah. So, just so everybody knows, Mel is on first. Hi, Mel.
Yes, she was.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
Her name actually came up even before the show officially started.
She was on before we were.
I know.
Wow.
It's like, holy crap, Mel. You're waiting for us.
No. Officially, it says 9:31 on my screen, so
Uh-huh.
that's 1 minute after it started. Good for her.
We should have Mel on the show one day. She's like one of our super fans.
Didn't I already tell you guys that? I've got Mel scheduled for the show for the Monday of the long weekend.
Really?
Do you really?
Yeah.
Right on.
The next long weekend is her party. You guys should maybe come out.
Yeah.
It's like a camp. Like bring your trailer, bring tent, whatever. Bring your
Which long weekend? The one that's coming up?
No, it's August.
August one. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't have a tent or a
nothing-
camper, so it kind
The
of
show doesn't start officially until we play our anthem.
Yes. 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 Woohoo!
Oh
yeah.
Wonderful.
We did a sound check.
Thanks, George. You're the best.
I got to keep you guys in line. You know what I mean?
I know.
I'm a
It's like, holy
professional.
crap! I got so much stuff going on here. I got a couple of beers, and I have a spiked iced tea, and I got this cool new shirt for Father's Day. It's all 40 Creek bottles.
Oh, really? Wow.
So, needless to say, I don't know if I poured too much in here, but it's a little bit of 40 Creek.
Is there such a thing?
That's too much 40 Creek.
Well,
40 Creek. That was my drink of choice when I quit drinking.
Really?
I loved 40
oh,
Creek.
buddy,
It's so smooth.
it is. It's the best out there, man. I love it.
Yep. Oh, it is. I don't think
There's probably something better, but for the money, you can't beat it. Like
No, but-
seriously.
like that's one you can like you drink and you don't cringe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you have, you get your Wisers or something, oh yeah, I got Wisers. You still go, ugh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 Creek, and you're like, man, you can taste
Yeah.
the flavor.
Well, it's funny because I introduced 40 Creek to a lot of people, especially up at the trailer park. Yeah. I said, here, try this. Oh. And I said, no, without mix.
Yeah,
Taste it.
taste it.
And it's like a lot of people are like, wow. And they change over.
See, they just started getting into flavors when I quit drinking.
Yeah.
And I wish I don't wish I would have kept drinking longer, but I sometimes I wonder what it tastes like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Well, they have 40 Creek has one. It's called Spike.
yeah.
There's a big railway spike on it, and it's got a honey taste to it.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
that would have been my thing. I used to love honey. Do you remember like Sleeman's, like the honey lagers were out for a while?
Yep.
Honey Brown.
Right.
Honey Brown.
Yep.
Yeah, in the 90s, I guess that would have been.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
I used
It's
to
still
love
around.
honey.
Still around.
Well, Derek, we'll drink for you. How's that?
Right. And I'll smoke for you. So speaking of that, I have this brownie, and thanks to whoever wrapped the brownie, they gave me the last fucking piece of saran wrap. It's
Look at that.
that says,
Oh,
sorry, this way, end of roll.
that's the way to run a business. Down to the last
There
Was
we
drop.
it really?
End of roll.
That's so
Alright,
funny.
Whoever wrapped this, man, they went like they used it all. Good for
They're
them.
in a
That's
tight
getting
business.
your money's worth
Yeah.
out of a product.
So is that
Yeah.
one of the devil's lettuce brownies?
Yeah. So what do? I cut it into 9 pieces, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Derek, don't do it.
Yeah.
This is a social experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is 8:38 right now.
All
right.
It's starting
And you're gonna. I told George to cut it into 16 pieces.
Yeah.
I always tell everybody 9, but even Ringo had 2, and it was too much. So, and
Yeah,
I said if Derek ever gets one, he's going to eat the whole freaking thing.
You were right.
So George,
is.
how did you do with your?
I've not
experiment?
had it yet. I've not had it yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
You should
Yeah.
probably have it right now.
I was like, I had family around and everything. I was on, grand
Yeah, but
duty.
what are you doing right now? You're
Well-
sitting there
Hey
drinking
George,
wine.
why don't you
Yeah.
take one little piece,
Yeah.
and I'll eat this whole thing, and we'll see the
No,
difference
I'm
in
okay.
effects.
Okay.
Oh my
okay.
gosh.
Hey, we should do that, eh?
That's okay.
It's in my teeth.
Heiko, is that the same brownie
Yep,
as we got?
it is exactly. Yep.
Really?
And I just had. Now that you say, I just had a chunk of brownie too,
Oh my
because
goodness.
I kind of overdid it a little bit today. I was cutting the grass. I went out in the paddock, and the bumps just freaking killed me. And I did trimming, and I'm in a lot of pain. So I had a little bit of brownies about a half an hour ago.
Does this take away pain?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it just got
Right.
high.
But
no,
I would,
takes pain away.
Okay, so
as a rookie taking that, I would say I'd be showing more than my backside. So I'll hang off. Anyway, you never know what could happen. But
That's funny.
So, hey, if you're a band out there and you want to get your stuff played on the Heikadelic Show, reach out to us. You know how. But, yeah, we can play a track. Maybe get you on the show some night if you're that good. But doesn't matter, actually, if your stuff's not that good, but you're funny. We'll take you. But, yeah, let's get it going, all right? Because we're putting this opportunity out there for a limited time only. You know what's funny? George from the Atomic Ballroom and Heikadelic Show told me that if I wore headphones and a microphone, he'd teach me how to be a DJ in space. Well, I'm already up here. So where are you, George?
right next to the Atomic Ballroom, which is
Yes.
under construction at the moment.
So you good for
Did
the
you get your board?
backside, Georgie?
I am good. I'm always prepared.
did you get your
All
board
right.
back, your mixer back, George?
I got no. That's a whole other story.
He's
I
got
went
he's
into
got the new one, right?
got the new one that I've just been trying to get used to. Yeah.
Okay, so you do that, and I'm gonna get a brownie or something because
All
I
right.
feel like
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I think I got to go get another hunk because the pain's not going away yet.
Get him started, Derek.
You got to give it an hour, man.
It's gonna be a
Ah.
Before the end of the show.
All right.
We'll grab 2 hunks. Tell me how you feel.
I saw it in real life, not in 2 dimensions the other day.
Me too.
You know what?
He's
That
taller,
day,
he's taller in real life, isn't he?
yeah, that day was so funny because
Not kidding.
I met George in the late afternoon,
Yeah.
and it's like, holy crap, George! I haven't seen you like in person in over 2 years.
Yeah.
We're on the same show together.
I know.
And then after I left you, George, I drove over to Ringo's house. I hung out with Ringo and had a beer. And then on my way home, I called Derek and said, "Hey, bud!" And I went over to Derek's house and I had a beer too. So I saw all 3 of you guys live
Wow.
in the same day.
Yeah. Real 3D.
Yep.
Warts and all. Yeah.
So do you like the taste of that brownie there, Derek?
It's very fibery. Like he ground it up and put the bud in after with it too. Probably did.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, but it's not big on it.
All right.
There goes the
It's
profession.
it's also a little wet.
Mm.
Like I like a nice dense brownie, but that was kind of like mushy.
Yeah, that's because it's been wrapped in cellophane, right? So if you want that a little bit
dry.
stiffer, open it up and let it dry. Maybe do that with the other one,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Well, the other one I ate before the show.
Oh, God, you're hilarious.
Uh-oh.
How do we
Anyway.
go?
All right.
All right, let's see your backside, George.
Let's get the ball rolling, kids.
But
Yeah. Oh, we got tape on faces again.
You've got the dreaded tape.
4-piece band. They have
Oh.
gear.
Someone's getting the gears there.
getting the gears.
Is that like a watch? Those gears?
Say what?
Is that like in a watch?
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ring goes back.
It's really familiar.
This is definitely 80s, right?
Yep.
It's David Bowie.
David Bowie. Let's turn the volume. We didn't do a sound check, so it might be a bit louder. Hang on. Where are we? Oh, there we are.
Well, we got
Kraftwerk.
Kraftwerk.
Cheers, Kathy.
okay.
Right.
So this is 80s. It's new wave.
Okay, you guys keep guessing. I'm
just
going to get a
I'm
brownie.
going just by what I can see of their shirts.
Gary
No,
Newman.
Kind of new wave-ish to me.
Gary Newman.
What genre is it? Rock?
Rock.
Is it rock? I
Judas
thought it was.
Priest.
Is it Dire Straits?
Dire Straits.
Judas Priest.
What's that?
No, okay, it's only 4 guys.
What was that one? Oh,
Judas Priest.
Yeah, he said Judas Priest. You got to give him the wah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so are they
Kathy
American?
says New Order.
New Order.
Wow.
Are they American?
They are not American.
Machine Head?
Are they?
Machine Head. Is that a guess?
Yeah. You didn't even look at your screen. Okay.
They're not American. Are they Canadian?
Are they Canadian? No, they are not Canadian.
Okay, so they're from the other side of the pond.
They are from the other side of the pond.
Oh, boy.
Okay, a rock band from the other side of the pond. Are they from the 80s or just in the 80s?
Well, actually, started in the 70s, went through the 80s into the 90s, then had a bit of a different a lineup change, you could call it, and still touring today.
And still touring today. 70s, still touring today.
Mhm.
There's a lineup.
Wow, they must be old farts.
Of course, they're all farts.
Yeah, they were touring in the 70s.
Men at Work.
They've been touring for almost 50
Men
years.
at Work are not from Australia.
And it is a band. It is a they, right?
Yeah, it's they. Yeah, it's not somebody in the somebodies.
Is it Queen?
Is it Queen? Says Derek.
Wow.
I knew it. The works. Okay.
The works.
Yes.
The works.
Nicely done.
There's our Fred,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
of course, who left the band, unfortunately.
Good old Freddie.
Yeah. Brian May, Roger Taylor, and Roger
Wow.
Deacon.
Nice.
Roger Taylor, he's not a bad drummer.
Yeah, they were at the
Okay.
Queen's Jubilee the other week.
Yes.
Cheers, Derek.
Played at the Palace and everything. Yeah,
You got another
I'm-
piece? All right.
I'm having my hunk now. Yep.
All right.
You're playing
What time
with,
you got? Let's see. We got, okay, you're at 9:15. So by 10:45, we'll see how you feel compared to how I feel.
Okay, and I had the other one at 8:30.
Yeah.
I just have mine.
All right.
You teeth, Ringo, are you lying?
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Gee, George, do you feel left out?
I always feel left out, mate. I'm not sad
George, just
bastard
grab
in the
a bite.
corner when everyone's having a
Grab it,
good
grab a bite.
time.
Grab a cup of milk. Yeah. Be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always alone in a crowded room.
Yeah. You want to know something? I can appreciate that. Being the drummer, I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I'm like
You're at the
alone in
back
the crowded
somewhere.
room. I'm
Yeah.
in the back. I sit
They
down.
just want to hear you. They don't want to see you. Just as long as you keep something going.
Yep.
Stay back there. Don't bother
Keep the
us.
beat.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're up front. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys.
My
Mine must have kicked in. I've got Derek is the queen, winner.
Oh wow.
I meant to say Derek guest queen. Oh, my
Wait.
goodness.
Wiener.
You don't have a fancy name. You don't have a fancy nom de plume this week, Derek. Like
Did you, Wiener.
G-Rec, like last week.
Yeah. No, you want to? So I had a little bit. So I got to play Rockstar Friday night, and then literally from Saturday morning until Sunday at 9:45, I worked on a septic system. So,
Nice.
yeah. So, I'm sore as hell.
Was it a new septic system or an old one?
No, it's an existing one,
Yeah.
and it's on an addition on a cabin,
Oh,
and it looks like it is sunk about 2 inches, which
Yep.
is probably the grade that the pipe was on.
Uh-huh.
So that, and just it was down
Yeah.
about 4 inches from the holding tank. So I literally I even busted out the holding tank because
Yep.
quickest way to fix it. Right?
Sure.
Get it so it goes down. So I dropped it 4 inches down. So I ended up with a 3-inch slope.
just
That's
want to
okay.
say hi to Junior
Over
out there. He
Yep.
said he's popped in and he's got a major project, and
Oh,
so yeah.
Hello,
he's
Junior.
going to be the new radio host for one of the Q stations or something. That's what it
nice.
is.
Good
nice.
for him.
Hey, so what were you guys saying about a wiener?
Wiener.
Blood
Hey
rock
there.
sausage.
I saw the most disgusting thing on the internet the other day. It was one of those reels, and they were taking wieners and looking at them under the microscope. Raw wieners. Oh my goodness. I didn't know there were that many creepy crawlies on a raw wiener. So make sure your wiener's cooked really well or boiled. Don't eat it raw. This is sort of a HEIKADELIC announcement to keep you safe. Anyway, enjoy the show.
Try
Wow.
to poke my wiener.
That's funny. I just ordered a bunch of wieners. There's
I love
Keisha, as
wieners.
a matter of fact. Hi, Keisha. She got a case of wieners.
Oh,
Frick.
cool.
They're 1 inch in diameter, 12 inches long. And they
There you
taste
go.
like the old ballpark Franks, like the hot
Oh,
dog.
it's like I got one of those in my pants.
Yeah.
So my buddy Cliff, speaking of wieners.
Uh-huh.
So we he pops on here once in a while. Might see him tonight. Who knows? But we see, I'm already getting stoned. We met in grade 2 or 3 or something like that. There was like a wiener, like a hot dog thing, and we must have ate about 20 hot dogs each, and
Yeah.
we love them. So, but I've also heard a wiener can be compared to a friend who's really not a friend, and is more like, maybe a bit too transparent sometimes when they're being a bit of a dick or a dork. So it's wiener. Those kind of people resemble a wiener, which is really just a bunch of shit stuffed into a thin skin, right? So
Yeah, pretty much.
do you ever see how they make sausages though?
Yeah, but I saw how they make hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
You ever seen how they make chicken nuggets?
Yeah, pretty much the same. But the thing is, all the stuff they sell from a cow, right?
Yeah.
Is pretty much everything. There's a few bits left over, right? The hoof, the asshole, that kind of stuff,
lips and
eyeballs,
assholes.
brain. No, actually, they use the brain. So
Who's
all the stuff they can't use and can't sell, that's what goes into 100% beef hot dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
Is that what it's
Keisha.
called?
Hey,
Offal?
Deb.
Is that called offal?
Deborah.
OFAL. Is that what it's called? Offal. Everything that's left.
Waffle. Well,
that would probably make sense. Awful, because it's all the leftover
No,
shit, right?
OFFAL. Offal.
Awful. Okay.
I think that's what they call it, right? Everything they put into the sausage.
Heiko, I think you need to look that one up to see if you can find some kind of meaning
Derek's
behind awful.
Derek will have to look that up.
He's Mr. Encyclopedic Knowledge.
No, I'm Mr. Google Knowledge.
Well, same thing.
Hey Siri,
We won't tell anyone.
what is the stuffing you put inside of a sausage called?
Derek's getting stoned because he said
I found this on the web.
Sausage.
What is the stuffing you put inside of a sausage called? Check it out.
wow.
Oh shit, she's making me actually read.
Well, just say what is awful then. OFFAL.
Ask her if she can sing a
No,
song.
if I say what is awful, she's gonna say awful.
Oh, right. Yes, the accent. Will do it, right?
Yeah.
It's hard
Siri's
to get
Siri's
the
not that smart.
pronunciation
I'll have to type it in.
Okay. Speaking of hot dogs,
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to tell us what is the grossest hot dog story they have.
right.
Come on.
How'd you spell that again, George? OFFL.
OFFAL.
OFFAL.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say I have
You have one?
actually 2 of them, but
All right.
Anybody want to go first?
Go ahead. Tell us.
So I can't remember who it was, but it was kind of young, and somebody choked, eating too many hot dogs too fast, choked on the hot dog, and it came out their nose. But I think it was a girl. So the little bits of hot dog came flying out. So that's definitely gross. The other
Oh my God.
The other one was I used to do volunteer work at a hospital, and
Right.
there was this guy. I won't get too deep into this because it just kind of like how
You don't see those two words in the same sentence, hot dog and deep. It just doesn't
that's
work.
right. I'm going hot dog balls deep. But anyways, what happened was this guy had a skin condition, I guess, which is, I don't really want to, I'm not making fun of him, but
Right.
but he had an arm that was about that thick. I mean, he was maybe a little, I don't know. But so here's the thing. We're in the cafeteria at the hospital, and they got the big thick sausages rolling around on the heater or whatever, cooker.
Yep.
You're just spinning around, and I'm on the other side. It was almost like a buffet thing, right? I'm on the other side, and he comes up and he goes and he grabs for one of the hot dogs, and he must have had psoriasis on his arm or something.
Yeah.
But when he did that, he had quite the tan, and you know how those hot dogs roll around and they're like greasy looking.
Yep.
He sticks his arm over. Of course, his arm looked greasy because he put something on it, I guess. But bam, it was almost an exact match to some of those hot dogs that had been on there too long. They were a little scaly. It's a gross thing. And for many, many years after that, you'd never catch me eating in a hospital, period. It's just, you know what? You can't, you know, there's certain things you can't.
What kind of food was, sorry, Ringo, what kind of food was that? I saw the hospitals. What kind of food was that?
It was
hot dog.
Hot dog.
It was a hot dog.
But a jumbo, right? And
Yeah.
the guy, it just so happened the guy's arm was a little odd, and it was about the size of the hot dog.
Right.
So when he reached over to grab the hot dog on the end, it was like all I saw was his arm and
the
hot
porridge. Remember that one, or the potatoes?
No, it wasn't. No, whatever. Now we're gonna get hate mail. But
there we go. Here we go.
But yeah, it was just kind of gross. You know, I mean, it's not his fault, obviously.
No.
But
it could have been. He could have done something stupid, and it was his fault. Could have been born that way.
Wow.
Well, no. Like it wasn't. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, George. What's your gross hot dog story?
Well, it's more about the process of making them, which we touched on earlier. And I was watching actually a documentary. I don't know what it was about, but part of it was, I think maybe it was about food, making food or something. And they showed how they were making hot dogs and sausages and all that. And I was looking at this. I was still in England then. I'm going back to the 80s at some point, early 80s. And it just looked like someone taking a dump, right? This thing coming out.
Yeah.
And the noise, the machine, I don't know whether they played it up, but even the noise of the machine was like, you know what I mean? And I did not eat a hot dog or sausage for years after that. Honestly,
I guess not, eh?
I'm getting flashbacks now.
I challenge Keisha right now, and we'll bring her on the show if she wants to eat a hot dog after hearing these stories.
So
yeah, but the hot dogs that I gave her, they're like a meal.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Go heat one up, Keisha, and you can eat one on the show for her.
All right,
Heiko.
All right, Keisha.
The awful is
and if you win an MCM T-shirt.
Wow.
Oh, bribery.
Okay, so
what's awful?
Is also called variety meats, pluck, or organ meats.
Organ meats. Okay, I can see that.
It's the organs of butchered animals. So basically, it's like haggis.
Yeah.
It's take the guts.
Haggis. That's a messed up thing all in itself.
It is for sure. Yeah.
It's like Jesus.
Yeah, it's just all. Yeah.
Hey, you want to eat your haggis?
Yep.
Pass it over here. I want some.
But people say, there's all this stuff on a cow.
Yeah.
But people buy cow tongue. People buy liver. They buy the hearts. They buy all this stuff. The brains, right? That's all sold. It's the stuff that's left over.
Yep.
That's in a hot dog.
Yeah.
And they can say 100% pure beef because it is 100% from a cow.
It's the lips and assholes.
I've just never been myself big on filters. Anything that's a filter, kidneys, liver, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just look at it like it's a filter. Why would you eat a filter? It's the dirty shit.
Unless it's the banned filter, right? So
yeah.
But I loved liver. Even as a kid, I loved liver. Liver and onion.
Yeah, I still like liver.
Oh man.
It's
like
it's got to be.
We got Junior up here. Okay, so my sister, I guess last week.
What you doing with your sister? Sorry.
Huh?
How does Junior know this?
So I'm going to tell you.
Tell the boys about working with your sister.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Anyway, so my sister sends me a message, and she goes, "Do you know Junior LeClaire?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "How do you know him?" Right? And I'm like, she goes like, I just want to make sure this is the guy, right? And I said, well, he used to be a DJ and stuff and lives up north. And she's like, all right, well, let's say hi. They used to work together for a music company, right? My sister used to work for a thing called DJU Entertainment in Newmarket.
Oh, yeah?
And Junior worked there as well. So, yeah, small world.
There
That's
you go.
cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Derek, tell us your hot dog story.
that was a pretty
Well,
good
hot dog story. I honestly, I was trying to think. I can't think of anything besides like slapping somebody in the face with a hot dog, but I don't really have a hot dog story. No bad stories.
Oh, that's sad.
I used to like going to Canada's Wonderland, having the foot dog, like the foot long, like the real foot long, and then shitting like a half an hour later. It was great.
Wow.
So Heiko,
Did it look like a hot dog coming out?
No, absolutely. It more looked like, if you want me to be quite frank, it looked like muddy liquid.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gross.
Nice.
That's gross.
Great.
Yeah,
So,
flash all around the ring.
I've used hot dogs to catch fish.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yep. Yeah, it works. Have you ever done what are they? Spider hot dogs?
Yep.
Where you cut them up and you drop
You cut them and then you cook them on the campfire and they bend and start looking like spiders.
But you know what? If you like hot dogs, so Derek, you're the meat expert here. Like, what's the difference between bologna and a wiener?
What's the difference between bologna and a wiener?
Well, I know you can wrap your bologna over a wiener.
I'm not into that kind of meat, but I'm more into like roast beef and hamburgers and stuff. But anyways,
rich. Okay,
what's the difference? There isn't really much difference because they're both packed crap, and one's just packed in a sausage, and the other one's packed in a
exactly. I don't find. See, I have a
the only difference between bologna and a hot dog is the spices. They spice it up a little different.
Hey Siri.
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference in between bologna and hot dogs?
Okay, I found this on the web for what's the difference in between bologna and hot dogs. Check it out.
She said bologna.
Yeah, I know.
Bologna.
Bologna.
You should bologna. So
hot dogs, aka wieners or frankfurters, are actually descendants of a German sausage, and they were originally made of a mixture of pork and beef. These days, they're made up. They're made up from meat trimmings, lips, and ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we're from Canada.
Flavored and seasoning. Bologna is different shape than a hot dog.
Yes, it is.
So Murph says that their Newfie steak is great. So he can say that because he's from Newfoundland originally. But
I'm not sure if he's from Newfoundland.
I had that once for the first time. My Newfie friend Fergie invited me over for Newfie steaks, right? I said, all right, I'm in. I come over, and they were putting them on buns. I said, okay.
You want to have a Newfie steak on a
so I looked at this and I go, well, it looks more like a hamburger. He goes, no, it's a Newfie steak. We have it on buns. I said, okay. So I dressed up my bun. He put the Newfie steak on it. And I took a big bite and I go, at first I'm like, what the fuck is this? But it was good. So all they did is, you get the bologna, you get the big tube, right? And you slice it like half-inch thick. You throw them on the barbecue, you heat them up, you put them on buns, a little bit of mustard and cheese, and oh my God, freaking amazing.
Wow.
Hey, Danny, do you sell hot dogs?
Fucking sell a hot dog, a cold dog. What the fuck kind of dog do you want? He's got it.
Oh, yeah. So you want to hear my hot dog story?
Yes.
Let's hear your hot dogs. I don't know if we want to hear your hot dog story.
No, it's pretty bad.
Was it lodged sideways somewhere, or
No. It's we were at a party at my buddy's house. It was just one of those doors open, come in, house full of people. Yeah. So you were sitting there, and in the dining room, we took the table and chairs all out so we could play caps. So there's people all along one wall, people along the other wall. We're shooting caps, right? And all of a sudden, this guy walks in, I didn't know who he was. My buddy who owned the house, he didn't know who he was. And the guy just sat down in the room with us where we're playing caps, and he had his back against the wall. He had his knees up and his arms on his knees. And he was watching us play. And he just watched his head just go back and forth and back and forth. And people are still going like, who is this guy? Nobody
Don't
knew.
worry.
And he just sat there, and all of a sudden, he threw up right on the floor between his legs. And there was chunks of hot dog and one entire full-length hot dog.
Oh, God, what a waste.
Oh, fuck.
More than you could chew.
Oh, so we picked him up and threw him outside in a hurry. But, yeah, he puked up an entire hot dog.
Hot dog.
Wow.
Nice.
That could have been a bet though, because I could see, hey man, you swallow a whole hot dog. Fuck yeah.
How the hell do you swallow a hot dog? Come on.
Let's try.
Well, it's not going to swallow itself.
Fucking Red swallows a sword, man.
Oh, my God. That's different. He pulls it back out.
Yeah, but you swallow a hot dog, it goes down.
All right. I'm going to ask our fans, who can swallow an entire hot dog without biting it?
I once knew.
I don't even want to think about that. It's gross.
See?
And you probably kill yourself if it got lodged, right?
I know. Get
Big
stuck in your
wiener
throat. No, but this guy, there was lots of bits, but then there was an entire freaking
Yeah,
hot dog.
Okay, all right.
Like
We've
if you
heard
had a
it.
big
We've heard
wiener
it.
in your throat like that.
George has had enough.
All right,
That's
we've heard
it.
it. I'm trying to have a beer here.
Okay,
Ah.
so
Might have been
Cheers.
chicken
what I
wiener.
just found.
What?
Swallowing hot dogs whole world challenge.
Oh,
What?
Yes.
jeez.
Come on.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't believe it.
It's okay. Wait. This guy just said, okay. He said he's going to do this challenge, and he's got, the bucket of hot dogs, right? Like the tin pail. So he's got that, and he says, today we're going to see how many. He's not saying if I can. He's saying how many hot dogs I can swallow. So this is obviously something, right?
Murph said a Jamaican girl can.
Well, Jamaican. Right?
Wow, I just choked on that.
Okay, so. Oh, man. I'm going to fast
Talking
forward this
about
a little
one
bit.
yeah.
This guy's on
I don't
3. He swallowed 3 hot dogs already.
That's gross.
What'd you do? Dips them in water?
Yeah.
Got to lube them. You swallowed the whole thing.
4.
Oh
Gee,
my
I can't.
God. Hey, when he goes for a shit later, do they come out as hot dogs or no?
They shouldn't.
Well, no, your body's going to break it down, right?
That is freaking disgusting. I wonder how long he practiced that.
I don't know, but I'm sure he makes his mom proud.
Wow.
Ugh.
Oh, get her down. Oh,
Oh, he probably choked on it.
that almost came back up. Yeah.
So disgusting.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
hang on a second. There's an
He's going for number 10.
Double figures.
Derek, that's just wrong.
You're the one who brought it up.
Yeah, he's going to bring it up
He's going to bring it up.
for sure.
I
How
just,
many
said,
is it
I
down?
just said I could see this. I could see your buddies doing this.
Look
And
at
then
him
I
go.
Googled it, and this
He's
is what
just
came-
smashing them back.
Holy moly.
How many does he do?
I don't know.
That's 13.
Oh man.
That's
he
a whole
die?
pack of hot dogs.
Does he actually die at the end of all this?
Oh, God. And welcome to another episode of the HEIKADELIC Show.
Well,
Jeez.
it doesn't look very well. It looks a bit pale. I wonder why.
Yeah,
His head looks like
15.
Holy How big is your
Don't
stomach?
try this at home, kids.
I mean, what
Oh,
kind of,
try it. Videotape it and send it to me. I want to watch.
Well, so
Love
we have
this
all this
shit.
technology, and this is what we do with it.
Stupid. Yes, that's right, George. We could be
Because-
solving
So
world
Murph
hunger,
is
but
saying
we're
you
gonna watch
guys
that
bu-
money.
You guys buy the hot dogs and buns, and I'll wolf down at least 20.
You dirty pig!
3 whole sausages.
Oh God! All right, shut it off! Shut it off!
Okay, that's enough. That's just
sounds
wrong.
excitement, kids.
I think we hit rock bottom on this show.
I think we did.
Oh no, I bet you I can go lower. I bet you I can take us just another couple levels down. Give me a week or two.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
We'll have you come up with something. Sorry about the hot dog story, folks.
Well, Derek, you
Woo!
and Murph could have a hot dog eating contest.
Well, hey Murph, how about I meet you in the middle? Why don't we have a hot dog eating contest? We have to get veggie hot dog. Actually, you want to know something, Murph? Because it's the East Coast, why don't we do something like shrimp or something? I don't know. Because I only eat fish. I don't eat any. I don't eat that lips and ass.
At the hot dog factory, they have vegetarian hot dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, I bet they do.
They do.
Yep. So I would meet you in the middle, Murph, if you want. I'll meet you like say we can go to PEI or something like that.
He doesn't live in. He lives
Oh, he
Little
lives
north
up here. He's from Newfoundland.
He's originally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the fuck.
All right.
They
Don't worry
won't
about
take him
it.
back either.
So we'll all meet in your backyard, Derek. We'll have a hot dog eating contest.
Well,
Yeah.
I have clams.
Clams?
Yeah, I've got like my pond is stocked with clams.
Okay, clearly Derek is stoned now because you can see his his
Clearly,
look
when
is-
isn't Derek stoned?
This is a good point.
Wow.
You
have clams in your pond.
Something though, I am. I'm not denying it. I feel like a little buzzed.
A little
Nice.
He's beginning to look like he's just got up.
And
That's how you want to know.
who's
I
not
see a lot of
eating
people that
edibles
are
right
like,
now?
"Hey, you look pretty tired." I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
Just got up.
Who's not eating edibles right now? George?
George.
George.
Clean as a whistle.
But you
Yeah.
have don't you have brownies?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Unwrapped at the moment, yeah.
I have
Have
to
you
say
tried-
that
Have you
tastes
tried the
good.
honey yet, George?
No, but Mrs. George did. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She liked it?
Yeah, she couldn't really tell the difference, but you know,
Oh, no?
take it easy. You know.
Well,
I
did
feel
she
like
sleep?
I
Did
feel
she
like-
sleep better that night?
Not really, no.
Well, then she needs to
It's
take
funny
a little
thinking
more the
about
next
it. Yeah,
time.
you have to start slowly on this, and then
Start slow, and
give it.
if you don't
45
feel
minutes.
anything, yeah.
Murph's telling me
But-
seafood's for rookies.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to get. I'm getting kind of hungry, and I could eat the rest of that brownie.
Go for it. Do it.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
He's gonna go and raid the fridge now.
Well, I've had 2 chunks. Derek's had a whole one.
George has got a goat beside his head.
It's a sheep with.
It's a sheep
Yeah,
with
you got a
with
sheep
funny
in there.
colored rainbow
George.
booties.
Hi, George.
You're orange.
You know,
Is that one of those sheep we'll be talking about?
do you
Yeah.
know why sheep farmers wear
Yeah.
rubber boots?
Oh God, no!
So the
So-
sheep
so
can't
that,
get away.
So it's something you can pull. I don't know. I've heard this. I heard this.
I've got okay. You've heard the thing about sheep and rubber boots, right?
Yeah, I think I
I
have.
just
Yeah.
said it.
He just said it.
Oh, okay. So I discovered.
And do you know why they bring the sheep in rubber boots to the edge of a cliff?
Yeah.
So I have to back up.
Yeah, they push back harder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go.
I got to step in the green room for a minute.
See, there's always that one guy who has to go that little bit further. I'm usually
Yeah.
that guy.
I know you are.
Just took over that spot right there.
I know.
You just had to go that one step further.
Hey, Danny, if you're still watching, look at the background.
Whoa, hey, wait a second. Murph, you just said free barbecue in Aurelia. Okay, so Murph, I go through Aurelia like almost every weekend. So where's the barbecue? And why is it only Hike and not me?
Yeah, I'm just south of Aurelia.
Yeah.
I could be there in 25 minutes.
Aurelia is my halfway point to the cottage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You head up this way to go to the cottage.
Straight up 12.
All right. And then
Straight up
through
12.
Aurelia.
When you come to Aurelia, I hang a left there, and then go
Yep.
up and around, and then just keep on following 12. I get off. I'm just off of 12.
So do you take 12 all the way to
I take 12 all the
the?
way to my cottage until I get to like my cottage road.
So you take it to the 400 and you go up one and get off on
Yeah.
12 again and keep going up 12.
Yeah, you do that twice in 2 spots. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
I was on Aurelia 1570, Aurelia's legendary hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah,
1570.
yeah, 1570.
Damn, I still have a radio up in the cottage, an old.
Yeah, I'm talking. This was like 89, 90, maybe early into 91.
Hi, baby.
Then it was Aurelia's legendary hits, 1570, and then they went country,
Wow.
and that was the end of me. So George, you don't sound quite right for the country format we're changing to. But for ages, it was like they were trying all different things. But yeah, it's only like a.
Wow. Look, I wanted cherries, so my wife brought me the whole tree.
Nice.
Hey, look at it. Woohoo!
Hey Murph, it's in Port McNichol.
Wow, look at that. See, look, the bird got it this one.
Yeah.
Little bastards. Birds and cherry trees do not get along.
They gotta live. They're gonna live too.
Yep.
Yeah, but not off my cherries, they're not.
Leave Heiko's cherries alone.
Do you have cherry trees? Is that like one of your things?
I do have one, but it's not producing yet, so I gotta wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to trim it like an apple tree?
I don't know. I'm new to all that stuff.
Me too. I started trimming a tree and it started coming back, but then I started learning that you gotta like keep them real short, like fruit trees.
Well, apple trees are like that. Cherry trees, no.
No. I guess
I think
they
cherry trees, you take the suckers out and you shape them. That's pretty much it. Apple trees, I've heard, you want your branches to go sideways. Anything that grows straight up, you cut off.
Yeah.
And you keep the trees short, and they get heavier and stronger, and then they can support the apples.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Cherry trees brings me back.
I've got old trees, right? So I want to try and bring them back. They also say don't cut any more than 5 feet off at a time. So it takes like a few years to get them down, to get older ones down, right?
Yeah.
No.
Huh? Yep. Yeah. I'll tell you a story. My dad had 2 big, beautiful cherry trees in the backyard, and they were the dark, like purple ones, the really sweet ones that are awesome to eat. And I remember I was like a teenager, and we went away for a vacation, right? And my dad was so concerned about his cherry trees because they were going to be ripe, ready to pick, right? So it was funny because he seemed to be in a bit of a hurry when we got close to home, and he pulled in the driveway, and he got out of the car and went in the backyard and left everybody in the car. And he ran to his cherry trees to see how they were doing.
Yeah.
And he came back out of the backyard, and he had this really flat look on his face.
Uh-oh.
And he's like,
uh-oh.
And then he said, I got to go see my buddy. And he walked across the street to his neighbors. And he came back, and he looked even worse. So what happened is he went in the backyard, and the trees were completely empty. Not one cherry on 2 giant trees.
Yeah.
So he thought maybe because he was on vacation, the neighbor and his family, they went back there and they picked them for him.
No.
Good try. No, the birds got him.
Oh.
The birds ate every single frickin' cherry. Yep. So I got my dad for his birthday. I got him 2 giant nets that covered tanks.
Yeah.
That had the camouflage in them, so we could put them over top of the trees.
Yeah.
And the next year, he would come home from work. He'd make himself a big ass rum and coke, and he'd sit outside in the backyard with the gun. And any bird that landed on that tree, boom! Yep, it was hilarious. One died in his trees.
We used to have a thing for in the cornfields and stuff. It was a propane crow shooter.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess it was for crows. So yeah, you hook it up and just bang, and spin around, bang, and it sounds just like a gunshot.
It does, and they're great for farms and they work, but you can't have that in the subdivision, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why the rum and coke and the pellet gun.
Yeah.
And then it was like a week later, the neighbor comes over and goes, "Have you noticed there's not very many birds around right now?"
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the garbage can over there.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I was at National Tire yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, there was a guy in the pellet gun section.
Yeah.
And he was asking about different things about a pellet gun. And it just kind of, he looked out of place, and I walked beside him and I said, "So what's getting to you? Is it the rabbits or, squirrels?" And he looks at me and he shakes his head and he says, "Rabbits."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, down this way, we're actually infested with them, but I like rabbits. I'm not going to kill a rabbit. In fact, the other day, there was one stretched out on my driveway. Heiko, you've seen my driveway.
Yep.
You're stretched out on the driveway. I thought he got run over, but he was just sunbathing. So he gets up, eating some straw, looking at me, like,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Yeah.
But
chilling out.
yeah.
We have quite a few in the back here, and I've got a
Yeah.
picture. I think we've got a whole family somewhere, right? But there's one of them who, like, he's eating away, whatever. And
Right.
you come out, and he doesn't go running off. He just stays
Right.
there.
Yeah.
If you have one, you have 15.
Oh, at least.
Oh,
At
yeah,
least.
absolutely.
Yeah. And it's this particular one. And it was after the bird seed that was dropping out of the bird feeder. Like, I'm going
Right.
back a few months.
Yeah.
So now I just like throw bird seed for him, right? When he comes out. And he actually comes to me. It's like, he knows the rattle of the
Oh, that's cool.
tin. And he'll actually, instead of running away, he like leaps a couple, and I go, "Come on." And he like comes towards me. It's like crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
He won't come like really close, but short about 6
Well,
feet away. He's not
yeah.
frightened whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's like
What-
amazing, really.
I'm trying to think. Was it Germany or Russia that
Oh, is that
Made-
made
Yeah.
made with
the,
rabbits?
the rabbit burger?
Oh no.
So,
Ah, yeah.
was it Germany that ended up making big rabbits? So
Yes.
like for eating.
Yes, because then they had their Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer, yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbit stew.
Hoss and pepper.
Hasenpfeffer. Yeah, that's rabbit stew.
Oh, rabbit stew. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Do you know what else
It
is
actually
really good that was
is very
surprising?
good.
Like, I would pretty much would try anything, right? But
Yep.
porcupine.
Yes. Funny enough.
was a soft, tender. It was great.
Yeah.
And then I was like, why is porcupine so awesome? Like, because they eat the best food. They eat whatever they want. I'm
Yeah.
like, why? Because they're porcupine. They don't have a natural enemy.
No.
A car is their natural enemy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unnatural, but yeah.
But there is nothing, no snakes, no,
Nope.
there is nothing that attacks a porcupine.
Porcupine.
And if they do, well, fuck, everybody knows what happens.
Yeah, and that's why they're safe. They're
500
They get
quills in your
quilled.
mouth.
They get
We
quilled.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
Oh
So-
my goodness, who's this?
Oh
old?
gosh, and shit on a stick. Johnny Ringo, when are you gonna get back on stage? The COVID thing is over, right? Well, it's not, but things are safe to go out, right? haven't even gone out, but I want to get out and see Johnny Ringo live at the clubs. Or a big stage, yeah. Lots of whining, no tears.
You must have been so fucking high. First time I saw that, I go, oh my God.
I like the facial expression at the end.
Yeah.
But
That's perfect.
yeah, so I guess the thing about the porcupine, it gets messed with. Everyone gets quilled.
Yep. Quill me.
But yeah, I've had it before too, and I was really surprised. It was very tasty.
Yep.
You ever had beaver?
Yeah.
That's a loaded question.
What kind?
Yeah.
I believe
Well,
so.
there's Canadian
Kathy,
beaver.
I want to know why Kathy's cat is crying. What is she talking about?
Just
Tell me now.
yeah. Oh, probably about the Ringo thing.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Ringo thing.
Damn, I love this stuff.
So
Follow
my
that.
son went out.
Hey, where's your band member Phil? I need to talk to that man and have some 40 Creek with him.
Do you know what he was having yesterday? His wife bought him a tomahawk steak.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. I think it was his birthday yesterday, actually.
Oh, right on. His birthday and Father's Day. That's a ripoff because he is. We'll just combine your presents as one.
Well, maybe it was the day before. I don't know, but I thought it was around this time. But he's back on Facebook now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's.
I'll have to look for him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because
I miss him. I really want to have Rye with him.
Yeah.
Because it was funny. It was years ago. We were still in the studio at Reality Radio when everybody was in person in the same room.
Yep.
And we did the radio show from there. And we had him come in with you as guests one night.
Yep.
And he walks in with a bottle of 40 Creek in his hand. And I'm like, I like this guy.
That's how MCM rolls, though, right? Phil
Yeah.
and I used to. He basically did all of the recording for the band. He used to do professional, I guess, sound engineering, but so it gave us an opportunity to hang out at his studio, and there was always 40 Creek around.
Oh, love it.
So I remember spending a lot of hours just kind of going through arrangements and just mixing and stuff, and just the down 2 bottles of 40 Creek in like hours.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, maybe a bottle. I can't remember. I can't keep track. But I'd buy Phil the 60-ounce bottles. In fact, I think I brought him up one about maybe about a month or so ago.
Right.
Well, that's back in the day.
Kathy's cat is crying over that noisy fan. Oh, I see. Okay.
Friday night with me and my drinking buddy. You know how when you're growing up, you got your like 2 or 3 buddies that you hang out with, and you have your best, your best friend of that. Anyways, so every Friday we used to grab between us was a 24 and a 60, and that was okay.
Okay,
we got that. Now we're going to the bar, right? Then we're gonna go to the party, and then the party after the party.
So you had an 84.
Well, I had an idiot or more. No, but just fun. That was what you did back then, right?
Yeah.
No, not me. See, Friday night to me was the start of the real work. I mean, you had Wednesday, Thursday, possibly Tuesday, when you could DJ all week. And Friday rolls around and go, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Work.
Time to go to work.
That's right. And you go, I can't wait for Monday morning.
I know, eh?
I used to work. Saturday was my day off. So I would work like Monday to Friday, have Saturday off unless it was hay season, and then work Sunday, right? So that was
looks like I don't have to get up in the morning, so maybe I should pop another one of those brownies.
There you go.
Oh, fuck.
Have to see.
Tomorrow is
10:30
Alana's
now.
birthday, so she's off work tomorrow. My wife, Alana. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alana.
Don't think she's watching us.
Oh, no.
Why would that
But
be?
I'll tell her.
Yeah.
Is she back home yet?
She just walked in the door from work.
Cherries and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just came home from work.
Look at that.
So, yeah, that's tough.
I don't know what it is about that brownie hike. I just had one piece of it, and I'm stoned.
Perfect. You don't need two. Just have one.
That's
on
right.
the
Perfect.
weekend, I had this indica. Sorry,
There you go.
Indigo is a bookstore. Yeah, so indica, and so I got the mini. I guess almost like a blunt. Looks like a little baseball bat. So
Okay.
$5 to go.
it was a 6. They're all pre-rolled, so like a 6-pack.
Yeah.
But they were really good. I mean, but I smoked all 6 in the same session, right? So
Oh.
Okay, so you pay $5 a joint for 6 joints,
I
right?
don't remember. Yeah, okay. Know what I
And
did?
they are less than, we'll even say they're half a gram, right?
Yeah.
So if they're half a gram by 6, that's 3 grams. How much did you pay for them?
Do you think it's only that much?
No, I know it's not that much. If you're lucky to get half a gram. All depends on how much they twist.
I just got lazy. I didn't want to roll any, and I mean,
man.
No, but I'm just, that's on, like, I don't actually go to those places too often, but when I do, I usually grab one too, and they're the to go, right? It's like your traveler.
It is. You're good to
Right?
go. Yeah,
Exactly. So that you pay $5 for it, you don't mind paying $5 for a joint, but when you break it down, you know, and you go,
oh no, I know what you're saying. If you were chronic and on those every day, you'd be spending. It's worse than a pack of cigarettes used to be, right?
well, probably about the same now.
Yeah. Looks
Hey,
like
Derek,
Kathy's signing
Derek,
off
is
here.
Dawson not behind the door tonight?
What?
Do you want me to see if I don't know. Let me check.
Oh,
I'll go
you
see.
check.
We haven't had a joke yet today.
No.
Kathy says happy birthday to Heiko's wife.
I will tell her, Kathy.
No.
Bring her down for a bite. Jeez. You know, I got to tell you, Danny, if you're listening,
Well, that's him.
we have we have a couple of people getting together with us tomorrow. We're going to go out for dinner, right? The neighbors and stuff. We always do stuff together for birthdays. So I said to Alana just the other day, I said, so hon, where do you want to go for your birthday dinner? She goes, Danny's. I go, yeah. And then later she decided, wow, you know, like it's a long way to go for the neighbors and friends and all that stuff. So we're going to go down ourselves, but she picked Danny's right away. It was so funny.
There you go.
We miss you, bud, and we miss your food. We're going to come down visit you soon. And I wish Ringo could ride his bike because I think in about a week or so, I'm going to plan a
I might
bike trip.
sell it tomorrow, actually. So.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, your shoulder's all screwed up anyway, right?
Yeah, my riding days, I think, are done.
You know what? Get on the back of my bike. You put your arms and legs right around me, hold me tight, and I'll take you for a spin.
No, just
Okay. Hello. What's going on there?
He doesn't want to come out because he's sleeping.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wow.
I went
He's
to
like,
ask that
"Nah,
earlier.
I'm sleeping. He's not sleeping.
That's all right.
So, anyways,
Get him queued up for next week. Make sure he's got some material for
Oh,
next
yeah.
week.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need his good jokes, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Do you know what? It's only
Well,
10:30.
it
Is
is.
that right?
10:35.
What did
yeah.
the evil chicken lay?
Feels like this is.
An evil egg?
Deviled eggs.
Oh.
All
Got me.
right. There you go. There's one that just slid right in there.
Wow.
I know. So quick, too.
Oh,
Hey, George,
Yeah.
can you play a tune for me?
I've only got two with me tonight. I've not got my whole bag of tricks, but let's see if this one's any good for you.
wow. That was good, George.
All
Oh,
together
come
now.
on.
Oh,
Banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4 banana, good.
I can't hear you at the back there. Can you just a bit louder, please? Anyway, sorry. I need
Guys,
to
it's
practice.
hard
so Keisha, if you're still watching, look, I have my beer on in a special coolie. Woohoo!
You got her in the Yeti, do you?
Wow.
Yeah, but
You made those
the
specifically.
Yeti is made for 473 milligram cans.
Yeah.
I drink European beer, which is half a liter, so I can't put the little top on.
Okay.
But hey, if I put it in here, it still keeps it cold.
It does.
Yes.
Hi, look.
Oh, holy crap! You're drinking the good stuff, and you have the same can as me too. It has the soccer players on the back.
Borussia Dortmund, something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, Dortmund.
Dortmund. Dortmund.
It actually says it right on the can.
They must sponsor the team then, right? Obviously.
Here, it's Dortmund Export.
Okay.
Dortmund Export.
And you know what? I've drank this beer for so long, I don't know what DAB stands for, but it's probably
Derek Andrew
Dortmund
Banks.
something beer.
Sure.
Let's have a look.
Dortmund
Wait.
awesome beer.
Hang on
Derek.
a second.
Derek,
Andrew.
can you ask?
It's all about the
Hol-
detail.
Holy shit! I just got whiplash.
George,
Yeah.
what's your downforce detailing guy up to these days?
I've not talked to him for. Actually, I have to get. Well, I don't want to start this off because this will be up all night. But right, yeah, I have to get back to him because he. Remember when we were talking about both sides of the flat Earth thing? Well, last time we chatted, he's got either side of the argument, and we're trying to figure out how we get these people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really?
But having said that, Ringo,
Yo.
there's only 53 sleeps left till the big reveal.
Absolutely. And I've
Yes.
talked about it all.
Hey,
I've talked about it a lot the last couple of days. I've talked to everybody about it.
I actually have a little bit of a Ringo rant here.
Ooh.
Have you guys been to a fast food joint lately?
Yep.
Okay, I went to A&W tonight. I
Why
got
would
my
you-
bill for 2 combos and 1 burger.
Okay.
$40.
Yep.
So I went in and I was like, I got a combo, right? Where's my discount? Do you know the only thing they discount you on in a combo is the drink?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, everything you pay for, you pay for whatever the price it is.
Yeah.
Except for the drink, which they
That's
make
the
most
one
amount of
thing
money.
I've found about A&W is they don't really have combos. You pay for everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
And you get a meal for a couple of people and you go, why the fuck is it so much? Because it's not like other places that have the combo.
Yeah.
And again, the combo, you probably pay for the burger, the fries, and your drink is free, right?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get fast food.
But what are you doing in a fast food place, Derek?
What was I doing there?
Yeah. Because
I-
you eat fish.
I had yeah, it wasn't. They actually have a plant-based burger,
Oh, okay.
which I will not name because we saw one too.
Hey, Derek, you're looking pretty happy.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah? Is the brownie kicking in?
I think it kicked in a while ago, but it's nothing major.
See, and that's funny. I was saying this, Ringo, the other day. Derek will eat the whole freaking thing and he'll be good. For me, if I did that, you'd have to call the ambulance because I would be done.
No, it's
Yeah.
It's
Well,
your
it's-
tolerance. Your tolerance is
it's-
way higher.
but-
We went to the Friday night band thing the one last summer. We're outside the backyard,
Yeah.
and
Remember that there?
Derek sparks up a joint, and he goes, "Here, Hike, you want to hit?" I go, "Yeah." So I had 2 or 3 puffs off this joint, and after that, I had the greatest glow on for the rest of the night. And Derek finished it. He sparked up another one. I go, "Holy crap! This guy's pretty tough."
Well, that's the thing. I find the edibles, like in this case, I can have a square. He had a whole brown.
Yeah.
And it gives me a buzz. But like when it comes to puffing on a joint, like I smoked 6 of them the other night. And
Wow.
The joint
was
size
definitely
matters
proud,
too,
yeah.
eh?
What's that?
Joint size matters too.
Of course it does.
If you smoke big joints, you don't want a big end. Like you don't want to inhale a lot. You want to limit it. You want to mix your oxygen and your smoke together.
Yep.
So you want to pin it down, right? You want to have a smaller like that's why you make cones.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just because that's how your joints would have been, right? You got the pre-rolled, so it would have been coned, right? It would have been, like this wide at the top, and then, that wide at where you smoke.
Smaller at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And the cooler it gets, easier on your lungs.
Yeah.
Melanie says brownies cure for the frownies.
You got that right, girl.
Yeah. Right. So again, the Bannock Shack, that is a 420 friendly place. Always has been. So
yep.
See, my beer goes in a smiley face shape.
It does. It does.
I feel like
I'm
having
happy.
chicken wings.
Happy.
Happy.
So, a quick question: what's the difference between because you guys? I mean, I can't remember smoking it so long ago since I used to do it.
Yeah.
Any kind of smoking, I'm talking about. What's the difference? If you're smoking like a joint,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
which is like the benefits of whatever you got in there,
like a joint,
right?
Yeah.
But you're still coating your lungs with smoke, aren't you? So
you are, and tar.
Isn't that bad for you though?
But it's not as bad. It doesn't have the same tars in it as nicotine, and
it's not the same as a cigarette. A cigarette has got a lot of garbage in it,
right?
And if you buy brand name cigarettes, there's a lot of harsh chemicals in there as well,
right?
So when you buy Indian cigarettes, they don't have all that chemical nonsense in them. They're a bit harsher, but they're pure tobacco.
Or are they less regulated?
But still, are you compromising the function of your lungs by the fact you're inhaling smoke of whatever?
Well, George, we inhale shit every day.
I'll get that.
So if you smoke a joint, let's say every day, I don't think it's going to be that bad. But if you have 7 or 8, joints every day, it's like smoking a cigarettes. You smoke a ton of cigarettes a day. Yeah, it's going to do damage over a period of time, right?
Anytime you're putting a heated substance into your body through any orifice, you are at risk of damaging your body, right?
Whoa, hang on. I just thought people inhaled. What? Yeah, you're talking about any orifice.
No,
what the hell does that mean?
You take it anyway, right? If you put substance, if you eat, if you smoke, if you snort, if you fucking stick something in your ear, whatever it takes.
What if you put in eye drops or something like that for cataracts?
Anything through the skin.
I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go along.
All right.
But aren't you stressing your body out in some shape or form or manner when you do that?
It's like if you smoke a pipe, like a marijuana pipe or a bong or anything, it gets covered in resin. Well, it's going into your lungs.
Yeah.
It's just not, again, apparently it's not as bad as tobacco because it doesn't have the tars in it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably not as bad. Maybe it's not like 90% bad, but maybe it's 65% bad.
But it is bad to a point. But even George doing this,
Oh,
same thing.
God.
Oh,
You're
what does it do to your kidneys?
You're stressing your body,
Mhm.
right? So the amount of stuff that we do to stress our bodies are pretty bloody tough, because you'll see people, you go, okay, that guy over there, he drinks.
Mm.
But you can see it in their complexion, their face. But those are people that smash back a 26er every single day,
Mm.
right?
For
You
breakfast.
know what we do social drinking. I have my beers and my drink when I do the show. You know, I go visit, you know, you have a couple of drinks, but other than that, right? But there's excess for everything.
Yeah,
So
see, I'm an excess
smoking,
guy. I'm like,
yeah.
and that's why I don't drink, because I'm the type of guy I get up and I smoke a joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
May not smoke, and like now I've chill out. Like I don't smoke. I smoke a half a joint. But I'm still smoking a joint, right?
Mhm.
But making excuses.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that's funny.
you just chill. You know what I mean? But I've been
What
that way
happened to
now.
Ringo? He went,
Don't know.
boop.
He's-
Maybe the brownie kicked in. I don't know.
Oh, and his forehead come down on his keyboard and cut him off.
Maybe.
Yeah, hit the escape button.
Holy shit. Poor guy.
Hey, Heiko, you got any of your words? We haven't heard any of them for a long time.
I know.
Your meanings.
And it's amazing you brought that up, because I do
you
have some.
one? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, let's hear some meaning.
Okay, hang on. I got to
This
find them.
is Heiko's meaning of life.
Where are they? Oh, it's funny. They're chintzy old sayings you hear all the time, but you know they did originate somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Like there's the one called "barking up the wrong tree."
Oh,
I can figure that one out.
go on then.
Yeah, you know what
I'm
that
gonna-
means, right?
Yeah,
Barking
I'm
up
gonna
the
guess
wrong
that's
tree?
like a fox hunt or something, right? Or chasing
Yes.
something. and
It's
the dog-
really simple. It goes back to the 1800s. It relates to hunting, when they used dog packs to hunt, like foxes and stuff, right? And if the dog was barking up the base of a tree, odds are the prey had already escaped and the dog was wrong,
Right.
right? But that's what it was, barking up the wrong tree.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think now they use it in what context is like you're saying something, but it's not correct.
Yeah, you're
Like
looking in the wrong
you're barking
place.
up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be
Hey,
looking
bud,
somewhere else.
It's
Yeah.
not me. You
Yeah.
should go, talk to him.
Yeah.
'cause It's not
Yeah.
me.
It's because you got the dog at the base of the tree looking up, barking, but it's already gone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
I have a sheet I gotta find. It's like 4 or 5 sheets stapled together, and it has all these things in it, like, but the really good ones. That's where I got that the one from the cemetery,
Ring,
dead ringer and all that stuff. It's on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sheet right now. I got a whole bunch on that.
Yeah.
The ones you get online now, I search them up, and they're not that good.
I used to
Like-
work for a place that had a bunch of guys from Mexico who worked there,
Oh yeah,
and
Migrant
that's
workers.
The one
Yeah.
guy he used to tell me all the ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, a lot of the kids, which nursery rhymes, they're all based on like horrible things, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy,
Yeah.
ashes, we all fall down.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, nasty. Well, since we haven't done these in a while, I do have another one. It's don't spill the beans.
Ooh.
Oh.
Huh? Right?
If you're passing the bowl, don't talk and spill the beans.
Don't spill the beans.
Don't talk.
And this one is funny. It actually goes way back to ancient Greece,
Okay.
where people used to vote anonymously, but they would either put a white or a black bean in the cup, and they would count the beans. So they always said, "Don't spill the beans," right? Because
Right.
they have to count them all up.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that weird, eh?
That's a good one. I like that one.
Is that kind of like almost kind of like a black ball? Do you know where black ball comes from?
Next to the white balls.
No. If like somebody says you've been blackballed,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
right? That's like that goes back way back, like Mason type stuff. So if say Ringo goes, hey, you guys vote for me, and same type of thing. You give them a white ball or a black ball. You get some white ball,
Oh, right. Okay.
white ball's good. You get black ball, you're out.
Nice. Oh, you know what? We had. What?
There's
It was
one.
different to me. That's
Have you remember the term "bite the bullet"?
Yes.
Yep.
I did that one a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
But go ahead.
No, what was it?
Bite the bullet was actually, it goes way back to the time before they had anesthesia.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the doctor would actually literally have you bite down on a bullet, right, to take in the pain.
See, one of the things I can't deal with is, people who bite their fork, like biting metal.
What?
Yeah.
Bite their fork.
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
People like clank their teeth on their fork. It drives me.
Oh,
yeah. So I don't know if I could actually. I'd have to get shot a lot and be in a lot of pain to actually bite a bullet. I don't know if I'd do it.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that's what they had readily available. They would have the person bite down on a bullet. You get stitches or whatever. You bite the bullet, right?
Or leather.
You could use a stick. You could use whatever. But back in the day,
this year you gotta bite the bullet and just do
whoa.
Yeah.
We had something really messed up happen here, eh? I don't know if you've heard about it yet in the news.
No,
Okay.
If you haven't, you probably will soon.
Oh.
It happened Thursday night. There was a really, really bad accident down here on 48.
Okay.
And I actually have a picture of the accident scene because I saw it in the morning. Somebody, see, it's weird because I know all the names of who was involved and everything, but I don't think I should say it. But somebody took a front end loader. You guys know what a front end loader is, right?
Yeah.
No.
Was it
It's got the big
an industrial one?
Yes, the big
okay.
ones.
Articulating.
It articulates a middle, got the big rubber wheels and the giant bucket on the front.
Yeah.
Somebody got really drunk and decided at midnight, I'm going to take one of these for a spin. Yeah. And they went right down Highway 48 at midnight in this thing.
Start bouncing.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there, right? But the guy who drove it, he's been known to do
stupid shit.
Like out there, call it that. Sure. And what he does in his car, when he's driving around, like in his pickup, if he sees somebody he knows, he'll drive along and then he'll swerve at them really quick, right? Just right?
Dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what this guy does. So he's driving along at midnight and he recognizes his cousin's car, right?
Oh, that's not good.
So he does
not going to end well.
Yeah. Well, a front end loader does not respond like a car or even a pickup truck, right?
Especially at highway speed.
Yeah. So he smokes his cousin's car. His cousin's driving and his wife is in it as well. Yeah, with a front end loader. What do you hit on a front end loader? What's out front?
You're hitting the fucking windows.
No, a bucket.
Yeah. No, like.
And the bucket has a blade on it, pretty much, right?
Yep. It's thin metal.
Yeah.
Goes
Not
down.
good.
Yep.
They had the highway here shut down from Thursday night till Friday afternoon at like 5.
Right.
Because this guy said, "Oh, well, I'm not hanging around," and booked it.
Oh.
Because the loader went in the ditch, got stuck. He couldn't get it out. Through the bush, right?
Through the
Done.
bush.
Yeah.
Most wild. So they had the helicopters with the searchlights flying around here, cops everywhere. Oh, it was just just crazy.
Yeah.
So, guys, you know
Sorry to
what?
hear that.
Drinking is great. We love to drink, except Derek, who loves to smoke. But still, when
Don't
you're
be a
under the
fucking idiot.
influence, please do like we do. Sit at home, relax, hang out with your friends, have a good
I don't
time.
think you know what we have a word for lots of words for people like that where I come from, but nothing to do with the drink. The guy's a bozo.
Yeah.
Full stop. Sorry, if
Absolutely, George.
Him and Marco Musso. Sorry, his name just came up tonight. Did you guys hear? Okay, do you guys know who Marco Musso is if I say that name?
No.
No,
Which is very sad. He
probably.
he killed 4 people and went to jail for 4 years. And his dad owns a great big construction company, basically. And
Mhm.
he, the father of the children, committed suicide today.
What?
He killed himself today. Or sorry, not today. Yesterday on Father's Day.
On Father's Day.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would have been.
And why is that? Why do you think? Like,
Well, because he lost his kids, he lost his parents. Just, I think he had enough. You know what I mean? Some people just look at it like, hey, I've already seen this movie. I don't want to watch it anymore. I'm out of here, right? And they just get out of the theater and they go.
Yeah.
And
it's bizarre.
How much would it take, man? Really?
Yeah.
How much would it take? You just lost your family because of this fucking kid who got in a vehicle drunk, knowingly leaving his fucking stag party, right?
Oh, okay, I remember this now. Yeah.
And he kills a family and the grandparents and the kids.
Do you remember
He gets man.
Port Perry? It happened one night. There was a van and 3 people were killed in a van.
Yep.
The lady driving and 2 other people that were in there. There was 2 couples in the van.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember that or not.
I'm not offhand. There's been so many.
Happened late at night. My ex-boss was driving the other car.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, there's no witnesses, so nobody knows who crossed the line, but it was a head-on.
Yep.
Yep. 3 people dead.
Not even just just right down the road from me at 13 there and 12.
Yeah.
How many people have died in that intersection?
Yeah, that's a crazy spot though.
Right? It's because it comes on a hill and it's got a corner and a downhill and a big uphill.
Yeah, if you're going north, it goes over a crest and then it banks.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, boop, there's a set of lights there.
Right. Yeah. And you're not expecting a set of lights out in the middle of Highway 12.
And even the road that goes across, it comes down a super steep hill on one side and goes down a hill on the other side.
Yep. And it's got screwed up lights. So
bad corner.
A lot of people think that the lights, it does one at a time, one side at a time, right? Going east and west.
Yeah.
So a lot of people see it and they'll go and the north and south start going because they just expect it that, they got advanced, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's only one at a time.
Yeah, it's tough.
I know we're running out of time here because it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Derek, I thought you would have expanded on your little rant that I saw today about the US Air Force want to control the weather by 2025.
Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, folks, we've run out of time.
Yeah,
So
we
you're gonna
did.
have to
It's
come
okay.
next week
Do it.
where we'll pick up this conversation.
Yeah, pick it up next week.
Yeah.
All right, hey,
No.
bring it home.
No, talk about it now.
No, it's
No.
11 o'clock. People look now. It's too late.
No, it's okay.
What?
Just do you know what chemtrails are?
Yeah.
Okay. So for like I spent a lot of time lying out in a field when I was younger because I was of the generation, hey, good morning, here's breakfast, get the fuck outside. Right?
Yep.
So we spent time just staring at and I never saw clouds like we're seeing now. And then people started going, oh no, that's just contrails, right? I'm like, okay, but if you blow a cigarette out or when it's cold out, you blow and there's a trail that you leave of condensation, right?
Yeah.
Does it go away? Yes, it does. Why doesn't this one? You know what I mean? Just
Mhm.
little things.
Well, I have to say, because I remember in the 70s, late 70s, stuff was going on way back then. It's nothing new whatsoever.
No, it's been around.
You know, and I don't think it even was the US. I think it was the Russians when it was still the Soviet Union. You know, and I think they were trying it somewhere. So, and I'm sure that they don't have dibs on it. I'm sure there are other. That are trying
Everybody's doing it. It's just a matter of who's doing what to where, right?
Yeah.
You know, hey, we can control this, so we don't want you guys to grow pot this year. So we're going to give you too much rain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Or you
Mhm.
know, whatever.
It's okay because there's only 53 sleeps left.
Yeah, and we're going to find out.
So don't worry about it. Make the most of it. You've only got 53 sleeps left, mate.
Wow. And we're going to find out if
And
the
that's
aliens
it.
are really going to
Hey,
show their
George.
face.
George,
Yeah.
what happens if we do find out?
About
What happens? What are you going to do if they do go, oh my God, look, we are being run by aliens. They are reptilians who live on the other side of
the ice wall.
the Arctic wall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you, are you going to be subservient or are you going to be like in the rebellion?
I don't know.
I'm always in the rebellion.
George will assimilate.
But
Nathan.
it wouldn't make much difference
We can't
because
even
what
get
we
along-
did yesterday and when we find out, it's going to be the same thing. It's just now we're going to know.
Yeah.
Right.
No, we're not going to.
Right? But it'll be the same thing.
No.
We as a people can't even get along village to village.
Well, that's what
Right?
it's all
We
about,
can't even-
right?
how-
Yeah.
Imagine if, say, aliens came and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
well, hey guys, you guys can't even get your crap together, but we want to go interstellar with you guys, but you guys can't even pick
Yep.
one person to follow.
I know.
I think
Right?
I'd be a bit like Richard Dreyfuss. Can't remember the name of the character who plays in Close Encounters. I go, well, yeah, you know, let's talk. Let's go for the ride. Show me something. I think I'd be
Right.
The
like that.
aliens will say, you got that monkey. His name is Trudeau, and you're all following him. Like, what's wrong with you people?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, like, yeah, to me, I was thinking about that today. But I mean, whoever was doing that, you know, whether the red, blue, green, pink, yellow, doesn't matter. Who is the PM or the whatever or the president of any? Did all be doing the same thing? Really?
Yep.
It
It's
doesn't
just
matter.
how you're getting taken.
You know, we can all go, oh yeah, but who are you going to replace him with? Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. You know, it's like, what's the difference?
We need to be able to go grab him and
What are
pick
you
him
gonna
up and
replace him
throw him
with?
in a dumpster and say, you're done.
Who's
Next.
gonna- and then
And
the
don't
other
lie to
crook-
me, because if you lie, you're going to get picked up and thrown in that dumpster too.
But
How do we do that? How do
power
we as a
corrupts,
people do
power
that?
corrupts, right? I mean,
Aha.
in every case.
Wow, we need to get an experienced expert on our show, and we'll have a show all about that.
That'd be great.
But you know what? I told you guys at the beginning of the show, I met all three of you in the same day in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought, what a great opportunity to just get
Tell
shit
you all I have
done,
COVID. No.
get things back and forth, right? It didn't work out the way I planned because I didn't plan good enough. Derek, I was supposed to bring him the memory stick.
Mhm.
Well, I wasn't driving my car. It's in my car. The memory stick didn't show up.
Yeah.
With Ringo, I was supposed to exchange my shirts. I forgot to bring my shirts, and his shirts are in storage, so that didn't happen. And with George, I didn't get my flexi disc.
I know. I thought of that.
But everybody got their products, so everybody should be happy.
Yeah.
So
I
at
wasn't
least one
sure
good
'cause
thing came out of that.
It was kind of last minute with you because I wasn't sure if you were going to come down on the Wednesday or the.
I know.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I'm going to
It's all
tell you
good.
right now, Heiko.
It is
Hmm?
very
I'm
flexy
stretching
as
like
well.
this.
Look at that. It's just it's, you don't get much more flexy than that,
Wow.
right?
Nice.
Oh,
But yeah.
I'm stretching right now.
Yeah.
I still feel pain.
What time do you have to work tomorrow, Derek?
Me?
Yeah.
I start at 8.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
Well, I usually open up at 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8's not bad. Get up at 6.
Well, when you go to work in the morning, you'll be flexible and you won't have any pain.
Yeah. I'm gonna believe that.
All right, on, buddy.
I've got that liniment oil stuff. You know that stuff they put on horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, I use that.
It's really strong. It's got a really strong odor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. It clears your nostrils.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Look
And
at
I
the
thought that
nostrils.
was your aftershave. What the hell?
No.
Well, it looks like Derek got a good buzz on from the brownie, so I'm happy about that.
Before.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll the credits here.
All right.
Okay.
Credits. Oh. Dun-dun. We actually have credits, don't we?
Well,
Dun, dun, dun.
we do. We got like
Now,
credits, or we got
credits.
the beginning.
Like that, right?
We have numbers that just play tunes, but whatever.
Heiko, how are you feeling after yours? Wait, we didn't ask you. Your eyes are a little bit shut a bit.
Yep, I have a really nice little buzz going on right now.
Yeah.
I feel good. The pain in my back's gone away, and I feel really relaxed. I think my speech is off just slightly,
My speech is always.
but I feel good. I really do. I feel good. So,
I feel good.
Good.
thanks, buddy, out there, for making us the best brownies ever.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Well, hey, I can't give the breast yet because like I haven't tried them all. So I'm like that teacher who would never give you 100%. I got
That's
to
okay.
try them all before I can actually tell you who's got the best.
If we get a positive from you, that's good enough, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did get stoned. I'm not you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mellow buzz. The taste, as I said, it was for me, it was a little bit harsh. I don't like it was a little too gritty. I don't mind it a little bit, but it was, it's not my thing.
See, I haven't had a lot of different ones, so when I have that, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I know the shit in it, whatever they do.
No, it's not
but-
bad at all. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong.
I'm okay.
Yep.
One day we'll have somebody give us something really good.
I've
We won't
had some weed that literally, if we like all four of us smoked one pipe, it would knock all four of us out. You could literally have one toke of this stuff, man. It was the strongest shit ever. I had like a little bit of it, and then it was gone. And
Yeah.
great stuff.
That's when things were pure or purer or whatever you might say, because I had that too. I got some pot way back when I was in college, and I could roll a joint, like an average size joint, and smoke it between 6 people, and everybody would be high.
Yeah, but that's also a different time too, right? You're
Yeah,
not smoking with the
absolutely.
same
Yeah.
potency now, so everybody's getting used to this, right?
Yeah.
I remember Northern Lights was the big weed when I was growing up.
All right, can I just intervene here? As a Brit, I'm not actually 100% Canadian, even though I do hold a passport.
Wow.
But I believe there's a Stanley Cup final going on. Not that anyone's interested. And
A what?
a Stanley Cup final.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, hockey's still going on?
Yeah, and it's I was just curious because last night in game 2, the Avalanche beat the Lightning 7-zip.
Yeah.
Actually.
Wow.
And then at the moment, it's final, just finished. The Lightning came back and beat the Avalanche 6-2. So there you go.
It's all
And I'm
set
not
up.
even a hockey fan.
Hey, George, it's like wrestling. Hockey's like wrestling.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Imagine
know
that.
it
Hey,
is. I know it is.
imagine if it was. Hey, would
Well,
you
like,
know?
I
Would you
could-
know?
I think I mentioned it before. I could never get over it. Was culture shock to me. You know, when I came over and started watching hockey, and I thought, well, the emphasis is on the fighting and the punching. You know what I mean? Whereas I'm from the soccer thing, where if you hit somebody, you get a red card and you're off.
Oh my God!
You understand why the fighting is there?
Go on.
It's to get the people pumped up.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look, yes, my buddy just want to fight. Yes, right. So you get everybody hyped again. You get the crowd hype. You get
Right.
it is.
And what they would do, if you're a player, you're on the ice, and another guy from the other team checks you really bad, you get hit hard, right?
Yeah.
No penalty, no nothing.
Mhm.
And now your teammate goes over there and gets a penalty, but smokes the guy, right? Gives him a couple quick punches, boom, boom, boom. You're right away. You feel better because your teammate stood up for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
you got a penalty.
That's happening in other things.
Put in a couple punches because you got hit bad.
Yeah.
And that pumps up the team.
Yeah, but that does happen in soccer. I've seen it lots of times. But the guy gets sent off for doing it. Whereas here, it's like the cameras zoom in and
you know what? Don't get me wrong. I love soccer, especially the big stuff.
Yeah.
But in hockey, they throw punches. They beat the shit of each other, right? Until someone goes down.
You know,
in soccer, somebody pulls somebody's hair, and the other guy rolls around the ground like he got hit by a bus. It's come on, like.
And they're like looking out the corner of their eyes. He got his yellow or red card.
I know
see it all the time.
I know that soccer gets a very bad rap.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Soccer does get, and there is a lot of dives in soccer. You can't deny it.
Yeah.
But that happens in hockey. That happens in football. That happens in basketball. It's just soccer seems to dramatize it a little more because you got this field with a guy going, "Oh, look at me, I hurt."
Yeah.
Right.
He's probably 6 times.
It's not from that time he got hit. It was from the time before, or
Yeah.
he's trying to get him back.
But it's just strange for me, like watching how it was part of the game. It's in the fabric of the game.
It is.
Yeah. But that's called culture shock, I guess.
Yeah. And I remember times too where it was a big deal. You had tough teams, the teams that had like 3 bruisers on, and they would go out there and they would punch people into the board, smoke them, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it made the team look tough. And that was a thing too against other teams that didn't play that way, right?
Yep.
And I don't know if you guys remember, but you go way back with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Do you remember Pyramid Power?
No.
Oh, really? You guys don't remember that? Look it up when you don't have to do it right now, but look it up. And it was something the Maple Leafs did. They called it Pyramid Power. And what they did is they had these tiny little, they were probably this big, little pyramids. And they would put them underneath their benches where they sat.
I did hear about
Do you remember?
Yes.
Remember?
Yes, I did hear about this.
And it was like a power thing that was happening to make the players play.
But hats and stuff.
They won every single freaking game they played when they did Pyramid Power. And then the league came down on them and said, you guys can't do that. And they go, why not? People have mascots. We're doing Pyramid Power.
Right.
And it was a big thing. It's pretty funny.
What era are we talking about? What kind of years are we talking about?
Probably in the 80s.
80s, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to say like early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Here, I will find.
Of course you will.
Derek, the oracle of all knowledge.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Oh.
Toronto Maple Leafs, Pyramid Power.
We've lost his audio.
Yeah.
Oh, his audio's gone?
His audio's gone.
No, I put it on mute just so you guys didn't have to hear me yell at you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what are you yelling at?
I was trying to find out when the Leafs had pyramid power.
Yeah. That was a big deal. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They had them all underneath the benches.
So it's like sending out vibrations.
Whatever, right, George? We know, who knows?
1976.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Pyramid scheme paved off 1976 for the Maple Leafs. Red Kelly, I guess, was the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, 76. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that the year that won the cup?
No.
No, 67 was
Or
the last
67?
And years
Okay.
before that.
Same numbers. I was getting excited there for a second.
No,
67.
20
Yeah.
years before that. Well, no.
Wow.
11. No,
11.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Right.
67.
Yeah.
And what year is it now, boys?
22.
2020. I'm still in 2020
We
as
are
well
at
as in the
2020.
70s.
Hey, guys.
I'm
Hey,
stuck in the 70s.
What?
I'm in 2020.
happy summer. Isn't tomorrow summer? Fuck, happy summer.
Yeah, absolutely. Tomorrow is the first day of summer.
You know what that means? You know what that
And
means?
that's my wife's birthday. First day of summer.
It means the nights are getting longer and the days are getting shorter.
Yeah, it's the day I love to
Oh.
because I'm like, shit, man. I've been waiting for this day all year and now it's here.
Yeah.
The weather's been crap.
How it gets shorter, it gets darker, it gets cold
That's
again.
right. Winter's back on its way. We've not.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
I sound like
We haven't
Mrs.
even had
Gorge
summer
now.
yet. It's so cold at the cottage. It was like honestly single digits over the cottage this weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Frost on the roofs.
Great to
Mother
work.
Nature is really messed up this year because
Oh, big time.
3 days ago we had 40-degree weather out there, humidex warnings for everybody,
Yeah.
and last night it went down to 9 degrees. It's like,
Crazy.
what's going on?
Hey, if Trudeau's also controlling the weather machine,
That's right.
think
That's
about
what it is. We're going to ruin your marijuana crops.
Yeah.
Trudeau's not in control of anything. He's just a freaking moron. He's a puppet.
He's a puppet.
He's
We all
just
know
there.
that.
He does his stupid blah, 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 garbage that comes out of his mouth.
Owned by corporations.
Yeah.
Right, they
Yeah.
are controlling him. They're pulling his strings.
Yep.
It's who owns the the corporations, right?
Yeah.
You know this much, and who's the one who knows
That's right.
this much on that much?
And as Ringo would say, who are they?
That's
Dun,
right.
dun, dun. So
Tune in and find out next week, folks, when we discuss
who they are.
and who are they.
George,
Yeah.
are you having your show tomorrow?
No. Next week. We'll be back next week.
Ah, not yet?
Not yet. No, we're just like doing all the that was a funny noise. That was a chair. It wasn't me. There was I'm just getting used to the new stuff.
Okay.
I've got a new mixer and all that. So yeah.
So, any of you people that are in tune with George and us, he's got new equipment. He's going to get it all figured out, and hopefully by next week,
The Atomic
you'll have
Ballroom.
the Atomic Ballroom back
We can
in
take
action.
A trip across those dance floors and those decades at 60 minutes
Nice.
per hour.
Wow.
So drop in and tune out. Get out of that rut and into this groove because the weekend starts there.
Wow. That's pretty heavy, George.
I know. And I'm
After
not
having a
even
bunch of
smoking.
brownies, it's like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, this is it, you see.
Well, I don't know where Ringo went. How about you, Derek? Any last minute plugs or Derek, or what's going on?
Yeah, probably do, but no.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Not offhand. I don't think I'm doing anything.
It's funny. I got an inquiry this week.
I think I actually, I'm not doing anything.
No, me neither. So if anyone needs a DJ after this week, I'll have my new gear and I'll be set to go. I'll come play here, there, and everywhere. I actually got a
Right on.
message. I got a contact over the weekend from somebody who was saying like am I still doing the DJ thing, right? And
Yep.
because I'm we're getting married, or I'm getting married on July the 22nd, 2023.
Wow.
So yeah, so I've
Nice.
just had my contract extended a bit, I think,
Nice.
Oh, perfect.
by about a
So-
year and a bit. Yeah. So
And what I'm doing is not this week, but probably next week. I'll probably tell you about it on the next show. Is we're gonna do a little motorcycle trip,
right.
and we're gonna leave Port Perry, do a tour around Lake Scugog and some back roads, and we're gonna wind up at Country Stop Burgers
Right.
for dinner. And I'm gonna invite everybody. You don't have to have a motorcycle. You can come with a car. You can do whatever. We're just gonna go out, have a little tour, and have a nice dinner at a great family restaurant, Country Stop Burgers in Ballantree. Thanks, Danny, for having awesome food. And I want to thank Derek, for being on the show. Derek, you're doing great for having that much of a brownie.
Well, thanks.
You still look pretty handsome there, buddy.
Well, you see, I looked up my schedule.
Yeah.
And I got one more show on the 9th, and then we're on tour.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, man.
You'll have to do little pop-ins. So, do you have information about your tour?
Yes.
That would be something you should be plugging right now. When I say, Derek, anything to plug?
We're going to New Brunswick, Halifax, PEI, and we're playing at the Monarch Club, Gus's Pub, and
Wow.
Great time.
All right, Derek, get your shit together for next Monday night, and you can tell everybody where you're going to be, what day you're going to be there, and hopefully we have all our fans come out to see you. That would be awesome.
Right, that'd be awesome.
Speaking of fans, I want to thank the fans that are part of our show tonight. And again, the first fan on was Melanie. You rock, girl. Thank you very much for being our fan. And we're going to have you on our show up and coming, aren't we, Derek?
Yes. I believe we were talking about the Monday of the long weekend. Because
Nice.
Joe works, and I think that's about the only time that he'll be able to jump on. So
The August long weekend.
what's the next one?
The next one's the one
July.
coming up next weekend.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it next week?
Yeah,
weekend
sure.
after.
Is
Yeah.
it next
All
week?
right.
Sure.
Perfect.
Whatever.
We'll see
the
Melanie
Monday.
online. Everyone's going to get to see Melanie next week on our
Right.
show. So thank you, Melanie. We also want to thank Kathy, Junior, Keisha, Deborah, Murph, and Danny. You fans are awesome. You're part of our show. We want to have you all on one time. I don't know if we have that many windows on the screen, but we'll figure it out. So, I want to say goodnight to everybody. Thanks for listening to us. We'll announce George next week when he gets his equipment up and running.
Yeah.
So, we will see everybody next Monday night at 9:30.
I just gotta say,
What?
Hike, I just gotta say, right now, we really we can't end the show right now.
No?
No,
Why not?
Ringo, because Ringo actually is the one who turns it off live. We
I
could
know,
just
where's Ringo?
leave and turn it off. And
I'm
leave it
here.
Oh,
there's Ringo there.
oh,
There you
shit.
go. Now
we
you
had
see
him there for a second.
Yeah, he was there. So
Now you see him,
Yeah.
now you don't. Okay.
Ringo, come back.
he was,
Ringo.
yeah. Oh, look, he's
There he is.
All right.
Where'd you go, buddy?
Take us home, Ringo.
I'm taking us home. Nighty night.
Well, that was easy. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of the show tonight. And us happy guys will all see you again next Monday night at 9:30 right here on the HEIKADELIC Show. Cheers.
Well, that's another wrap for the HEIKADELIC Show, folks, so time to get dirty. And don't forget, listen in next week on Monday night and every Monday after that for the HEIKADELIC Show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like more information on the HEIKADELIC Show, please find us at www.theheikadelicshow.com or .ca. We'll see you all next week on the HEIKADELIC Show. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the HEIKADELIC Show, it's easy. Just send us an email at info@theheikadelicshow.com. Meanwhile, you can browse our website at www.theheikadelicshow.com or .ca. Click on our sponsor tab and find out more information on sponsorships. Thanks for joining the HEIKADELIC Show, fans.